Parece que al final sí que lo puede solucionar. No sé realmente lo que le ha pasado, o sea que se ha quedado congelado el juego. Pero bueno, lo podemos retomar desde donde estábamos.
It's locked.
Vamos a ver si hay algo por aquí. Frasco de vidrio. Es aquí en esta cámara, parece. Bicho ahí delante, pero tiene que haber algún bicho seguro. Ahí está. Señor, compórtese. Madre mía, lo que metía.
So ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Lo peor es que se llamaba John Doe, que es el nombre que ponen, no sé si los de Reino Unido o por ahí, cuando encuentran un cadáver de alguien desconocido, que no se le atribuye a nadie, que no se sabe concretamente quién es. Se le nombra John Doe si es chico y Jane Doe si es chica. Así que este señor era un tremendo desconocido. Pero fuerte que era. Leche, pero cógelo. Madre mía.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Me encanta que el bicho no ha soltado nada. Yo podría haberme dejado algo. Algo por aquí. Aquí puedo craftear algo. No, esto no me deja abrirlo. ¿Qué es lo que puedo craftear a todo esto? Suero. Para la bronquitis. Para el agotamiento sí puedo hacer. Reciclable. A ver si puedo mejorar el arma. No, no me deja. Pues nada. Creo que nos podemos ir de aquí. Pero vamos a ver. ¿Esto de dónde sale? ¿Dónde era? Estoy perdidísima. ¿Por dónde se salía? Por aquí, por aquí. Uf. ¿Es usted, Dorothy?
It's locked, all right.
Carta extensa, a ver. Hola, hermanita, ¿cómo va todo por la capital? Aquí en Birmingham las cosas se están poniendo feas. Parece que la gripe ha vuelto a atacar y tenemos muchos casos de infectados en el barrio. ¿Te acuerdas de la señora Scheller, la arpía borracha del tercero? Murió hace 2 días. Y ya han ocupado su piso. Por Dios. Y ya tendrían que darme una ingente cantidad de dinero por dormir en la cama de una mujer que acaba de morir a causa de la gripe. Siento no haber respondido antes a tu última carta. Entre cuidar al pequeño Paul, a mamá y a papá, el trabajo en la fábrica, apenas tengo tiempo para escribir a mi hermana favorita. Por cierto, el niño manda saludos a su tía Pipa. Tendrías que ver cómo ha crecido el mocoso. Ya me está volviendo loca. Mamá dice que traiga un par de los pastelitos esos tan ricos la próxima vez que vuelvas a casa. En tu última carta comentabas que habías pensado en dejar de trabajar en el Hospital Pembroke. Una cosa te digo, Pip, piénsatelo 2 veces. En la fábrica siempre podrás encontrar trabajo, pero el salario es una basura y es más aburrido que un día sin un buen meneo. A todo esto, tengo un nuevo prometido y no soy ninguna fulana. No me seas coñazos con tu principio. El caso es que, si quieres dimitir y hacer algo más útil que contar muertos cada mañana, podrías quedarte en Londres y unirte a esa banda de la que me hablaste. La llamaban la Guardia de Priwen o algo así. Nunca he oído hablar de ellos, pero si, como dices, son una milicia que intenta hacer las cosas de forma diferente, quizá no sea tan mala opción. Procura que vayan otros delante siempre, así murió mi pobre Billy en Francia, liderando demasiadas patrullas. Maldita guerra. Bueno, que vuelas pronto. Infórmame de todo lo que hagas. Soy tu cariñosa hermana, Lucy, Paul, mamá y papá.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Preguntas personales. ¿Abandonar el hospital?
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
Debería estar orgulloso de todo lo que ha conseguido.
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many people in need of help.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Vale.
Oh, sweet girl.
Aquí tienes.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Sí.
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Empeoran la calidad de la sangre de los ciudadanos. Usa la medicina adecuada para curarlos. Vale.
Don't waste your time with me.
¿Qué es lo
Good
que
evening, Mr.
necesitas?
Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
RB, comprobar el estado de salud. Agotamiento. Curar a un ciudadano.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Vale. Ofrece remedio.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Vale.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
No olvides que la sangre de un ciudadano te proporcionará un impulso masivo de experiencia. Busca ciudadanos con un nivel igual o inferior al nivel de cautivar y elige sabiamente.
Oh, sweet girl.
Primero voy a hablar con los tortolitos y con el que cometió el error.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague. Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
No le da respeto estar rodeado de cadáveres.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
La mayoría de la gente evita la carne muerta.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
¿Cómo consiguió el trabajo?
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
¿Nos conocemos?
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Pobre Mary. ¿Trabaja aquí en
You work
solitario?
here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
¿Por qué se cerró la morgue?
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
¿Por qué vigila estos cuerpos?
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
¿Es usted prestamista?
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
¿Quién viene a negociar con usted?
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
¿Qué tipo de artículos vende?
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
¿Cree en la vida después de esta?
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No, I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
¿Las buenas intenciones no perduran?
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
¿Está usted preparado para morir?
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed, I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Curioso pensamiento. Hagamos un
Please show
trato.
me what you have to sell.
A ver
Of
qué
course.
vende.
It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Vamos a ver. Opio. Ah, ahora mismo no sé bien qué es lo que me haga falta, así que no voy a comprar nada.
It's locked.
Vamos a ver. Y este ya es el hospital. Voy a buscar al de la ambulancia y a la otra chica.
I managed to arrange to have you buried in...
La ciudad necesita su ayuda. Cada vida salvada por una atención sanitaria de calidad es una estocada en el corazón de la epidemia. Los voluntarios pueden determinar la posibilidad de éxito o fracaso. Pregunte en la oficina de nombramiento más cercana del Ministerio de Empleo o Servicio Nacional o escriba a 15 Kingsway, Londres.
The same mass grave as your wife.
It's locked, all right.
That might help.
Causa de la gripe... Vale, que no admite más pacientes. A ver, por aquí. Money, money, money. Basura, basura, basura. A ver si están por aquí, porque yo ya estoy perdidísima. Leche, ¿dónde es? Ay. A ver dónde me estoy yendo. Creo que estoy dando una vuelta un poco absurda. Creo que es totalmente hacia allá. algo aquí? No. Aquí. No, ahora hacia allá. Mi sentido de la orientación, como siempre, nulo. Pésimo y triste. A ver, ¿es usted la señora con la que tengo que hablar o usted Pipa? No, usted es la mala. Venga usted conmigo.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Aquí nada. Tipes la laga. Vamos a empezar
Why
por
does
aquí.
Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Negligencia.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
Sumió un gran riesgo.
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
No hace falta que me llame. Ya me cae mal esta chica. Carta arrugada. Estoy harta de tus estupideces, Clyde. ¿Qué diablos has hecho? Por los muelles no dejan de hablar de cómo mi marido ha destripado un mocoso. ¿Cuántas veces tengo que decirte que cuentes hasta 20 antes de sacar la navaja? ¿Cómo esperas que el negocio vaya bien y la gente obedezca si lo primero que hace cuando alguien te planta cara es cargártelo? Ahora dicen que algunos de sus familiares te están buscando. Uno de ellos ha prometido acabar contigo. No vuelvas a casa esta noche. He visto un grupo de hombres patrullando por las calles. Deben ser algún tipo de milicia comunista o algo así que han enviado a arrestarte. Escóndete unos días en un lugar seguro. Quizás podrías ir al hospital o a Whitechapel. Haz algo útil por una vez en tu vida y comprueba si podríamos trasladar nuestro negocio a otra zona. Cuando la situación se calme enviaré a alguien de la banda para que sepas que puedes volver. Edwina. ¿Clyde no es el que casi nos comemos? Al inicio del todo. ¿Algo aquí? Nada aquí. ¿Quién es usted?
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Ya,
Dr.
es usted.
Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why
Qué
is that?
bajito.
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Su vida en Londres. ¿Cómo progresa su
How is your
hospitalización?
hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff.
Ja,
As long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
¿qué problema hay con el personal?
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
¿Qué le pasa al
What's
hospital?
wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
Sobre el hombro al que empujó al agua.
Do you ever
Cuéntame.
think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Bastard cut me good.
¿Buscaba venganza?
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favor.
Sobrevivir cueste lo que cueste.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
Casi muere allí.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
Sobre su esposa.
What can you tell me about your marriage, Clay?
Marriage is the sweetest cage, they say. Well, I found myself locked in one with a wild animal.
You mean your wife keeps you on your toes?
No, I mean, we both have claws and we both love to bite.
¿Le ha molestado la carta de su mujer?
Am I right to assume your wife's letter pissed you off, Clay?
I was so mad, I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife gave you a knife as a wedding present.
That knife has always been my lucky charm. If I'd had it in my hand when I got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
¿Un amuleto?
A lucky charm. I never would have taken you as the superstitious type.
We all have our flaws, Doc. Mine's to have my weapon of choice for when the really dirty business comes around.
¿No quieres
Do you want
recuperarlo?
it back?
I don't need it here, but if you'd be kind enough to bring it to me, I'd be really grateful.
A grateful Clay Cox. I might just find your knife and bring it back to you to see that happen.
I can give you directions, but I'd be surprised if you managed to find it. My hideout isn't meant to be found easily.
¿Cuánto más cree que puede eludir la justicia?
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay,
Tendría que haber
who to
acabado
avoid,
contigo.
and who to bully. I won't get caught.
Todos pagamos por nuestras acciones.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I could say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
I'll leave you for now.
Ok. Pues bueno, vamos a ir dejando el episodio por aquí. Ya continuamos en otro momento. Chao.